Welcome back to the locally sourced music show here on WCSF 88.7 FM. I'm your host, Will Double S, and you've been listening to the latest tunes from the Illinois music scene. This Saturday, I'll be hosting a show at Audiophil's Records in downtown Joliet. Matt Sandelin will be performing a free show at 1 p.m. To talk more about it, it's the man himself, Matt Sandelin. Welcome to the show, man.
Thanks for having me. Thank you so much. This is awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you. I reached out to you, so I appreciate you coming on to the show. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, me too, man.
We appreciate you making all the awesome music that
Thank you.
That you do. So introduce yourself to the listeners for us a little bit.
Yeah, so my name is Matt Sandelin, as you said. I'm the local music artist here in Chicago. I play like indie pop, punk rock type of stuff, but I also perform acoustic and perform with live bands, and I'm just kind of getting started. So I appreciate, all the love here at locally sourced, and I appreciate the opportunity to play live as well for you guys.
Yeah. Stay tuned because we will have Matt Sandelin doing a little preview of the show later this weekend here on the locally sourced music show. But we have a couple more questions for Sandelin. With the show, what kind of songs will you be performing? Originals, any covers?
Yeah, mostly originals. I mean, I probably will do a cover if I'm feeling it, just because I normally do like to throw a cover in the set. But I'll be playing mostly originals, be playing acoustic versions of them, and I'm super excited for, people to be able to hear that, because I kind of switch them up a little bit. Some of them I kind of tune them down a little bit so that they're in a different key, and just play them maybe a little bit slower or maybe even a little bit faster than they are on the track, and just kind of have fun with it in the moment. So it's always an awesome way to play, and it's just so much fun. So
with the show at Audiophil's, you'll be playing some songs from your latest album. Sorry about that.
EP
Latest album.
Who knows
the technical terms?
Exactly.
Yeah.
A collection of songs.
Completely forgot what EP stands for. So
I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah.
Extended play, maybe?
Maybe.
Extended preview?
Yeah. Anyways, that EP album, is In My Head, right?
Yes.
That's what it's called?
Yes. That is the title.
Tell me a little bit about like your favorite part while creating the project. That project.
Well, the title of the album is very on the nose because it's quite literally songs that I thought of in my head, and just throughout everyday life, just thinking like hearing certain things in certain conversations, or hearing certain things that gives me inspiration to write lyrics. And in my notes app I got tons and tons of lyrics just sitting in there, so like that kind of gave me the idea to name the album In My Head, just because I kind of wrote all this stuff within my brain. But yeah, my favorite part of creating the record was probably that like my band kind of created itself as well throughout the process, because the guys that I was working with kind of just told me one day like, hey, are you ever going to play this stuff live? And I was like, I would love to, if I have a band that would love to play with me. And they were so down to do that and kind of bring my music career to life. So like that kind of happened over the course of me making this record. And I'm super thankful for that and for them. And that has been so much fun, and just exactly what I've wanted to do this entire time that I've been making music. So that's hands down favorite part for sure. Just kind of like getting things kicked off,
promoting this stuff, and or even starting the album, like kicking off that.
Like starting my actual music career, because before I was kind of just a kid with a guitar making songs and not doing anything with them. But now I feel like I'm actually, playing shows and, doing stuff, and, it's just this album and this record kind of marks my beginning of that. So I think it's very special to me for that reason.
So In My Head's your like debut project?
Kind of. I mean, I have a project also called 7 Times Out of 10 that is also on Spotify that I released, but I never like played a show for that or
Okay.
or like I kind of just put that on Spotify and then just it sat there for a couple of years. Those songs are super special to me too, but the In My Head is more of a I think it shows a lot of my progression and like growth as an artist. So
All right.
yeah.
We love that. We love, growth and things. Off your latest EP, In My Head, like what would you say your favorite song like off of that project is? Like to listen to, or even like favorite song creating.
Yeah,
out of it,
it's hard to say. I love the intro track because it kind of shows two sides of me. First, it starts out super hard, like pop punky, hard rock, like, and then it goes into a more melancholy, slower section. And I love that, and I thought that was a great way to start out the record. But obviously, like a song like Magic Sunglasses is like the obvious feel good like banger of the record. So that one's super special to me too. But they're all special to me. Like, but maybe I would probably say Magic Sunglasses is probably the favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely one of the best things I've written, and I can say that with confidence for sure.
Yeah. Even for me, after listening to like In My Head, like the album, like I'm still like Magic Sunglasses is my favorite because it was the first song of yours that we played on the show. It's like the first song that I discovered of yours.
Yeah.
So like once I hear something and like
Yeah.
like if that's the first song I hear, then it's
Yeah,
gonna
of course,
be like
yeah. First
my
impressions-
favorite all time,
First
no matter
impressions
what.
are important for sure.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate it, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, anytime. So what was the songwriting process like for Magic Sunglasses?
Well, it's actually about a movie called Big Daddy. With
Is that Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler
Yeah.
and a very young Cole Sprouse.
Yeah.
There's a scene in it where he gives him this pair of sunglasses and he's like, these are magic sunglasses, like put them on and nobody can see you. And then like it's because he's nervous or whatever. And so he gives him the sunglasses and then he puts them on and he acts like he's invisible. And in that sort of way gives him courage and like confidence to like meet people because he's a young kid that's nervous. So I thought that was just a cool idea of like I just thought that was a cool like theme to kind of go off. I was watching the movie one night and I was like, that would be a cool song name, Magic Sunglasses. So I just like I don't actually say Magic Sunglasses anywhere in the lyrics. It's just the name of the song, and the song is just kind of about that idea of like being confident because of a placebo effect, so that's the idea behind the song. And it was super fun to make.
When you started making that like song, writing that song specifically, does that has your like ideas like sparked up? Have they sparked up at all in like different ways, like for your other songs on the album?
Yeah, I mean, like that was definitely one of the first songs I wrote for the album. That was one of the first songs that was done. That's why it was the second single off of it. But I don't normally write songs based on movies, so it was interesting to do that. It was kind of it's definitely sparked more inspiration for me, like for songs that are upcoming, like using other pieces of media to kind of inspire an idea that then I can go write about instead of just writing random things. So yeah, it was a cool way to kind of open up a new path of creativity. And none of the other songs are based on movies, unfortunately, but it is it's always fun to experiment in that way.
Yeah, with like different creations starting. I can't think of the word right now, but that like starting this song differently, like sort of like maybe even like taking like a movie prompt, for example,
Yeah.
or like something in history or something. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Something
Yeah,
like that.
anything, literally
like creating
anything.
a story from that like fact or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's definitely what that was the process there, and it's opened up a new way for me to think about it. So it's it's awesome.
Yeah. So to give people a little sneak preview of the concert this Saturday, Audiophil's Records, downtown Joliet in downtown Joliet, Saturday at it's at 1:30, right?
It's at 1 p.m.
1
I believe.
p.m.
Yeah.
Oh, it's at 1 p.m.
1 p.m. Audiophil's Record Store.
I should know that. 1 p.m. Then what was that? 1:30 p.m. I don't know. But yeah, 1 p.m. Matt Sandelin is gonna play one song, "Magic Sunglasses," that we've been talking about here on the locally sourced music show.
Give you a little acoustic version of it. This is the type of stuff I'll be playing at the show. A little different than it is on the record.
All right.
Got some bling. You don't see me, but I see everything. I ain't gonna try to prolong this night. I put my shades on and I feel alright. Yeah, I feel fine, I feel great. I'm a bit fashionably late, but I told you once, not once but twice. I'm slow at first, but I'll get it right. So don't you worry about a thing. We'll be dancing in the rain in no time. In no time. I got a metal block inside my head. There's nothing that can't be fixed with a little placebo effect. Feeling on point like I do when I'm wearing a suit and tie. I'm a doppelganger in perfect disguise. Yeah, I feel fine, I feel great. I'm a bit fashionably late, but I told you once, not once but twice. I'm a little slow at first, but I'll get it right. So don't you worry about a thing. We'll be dancing in the rain in no time. In no time. I feel great, I'm a bit fashionably late, but I told you once, not once but twice. I'm a little slow at first, but I'll get it right. So don't you worry about a thing. We'll be dancing in the rain in no time. In no time.
Thank you. That was a great performance.
Thanks,
a
man.
great performance.
Thank you.
Make sure to stop by Audiophil's Records in downtown Joliet at 1 p.m. on Saturday to hear more of Matt Sandelin live acoustic.
More just like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was good. That was good. I mean,
Thanks, man.
we talked a little bit about Magic Sunglasses, how it's about Big Daddy, the movie Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. Yeah, that version of it is down a whole step. It's down into a different key, so it makes it a little easier for me to sing and allows me to have more fun with it. Because on the record, it's a bit of a stretch getting up there. I do play it in that key when I play with the band, just because I have a little bit more. I'm standing and I have a little bit more energy behind me. So, but playing it acoustic like that has become a new favorite of mine for sure. It's tons of fun. Yeah, it's cool to have different versions of it.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know if you know the band Marina City.
I do.
Yeah,
I do know them. Yeah. Actually, you know, I saw a bunch of their stuff on this show, so that's awesome.
Yeah, the outlet for local music here on the locally sourced music
100%.
show. Self plug. Yeah. But Ryan was on the show a couple month or two ago, talking about like their acoustic EP, and they were talking about like, oh, how we want to maybe like change it up a little, like not have it be the exact blueprint.
Yeah, exactly.
Sort of
Yeah,
like what you're doing. Yeah.
No, you definitely have to, because if you make an acoustic version and it's the exact same as the band version, it's kind of like, well, why are you even doing it?
Yeah.
But it's tons of fun. Maybe I'll do an acoustic EP at some point.
Yeah.
Who knows?
But yeah, you can hear him live acoustic this Saturday, right? Yeah. At 1 p.m.
This Saturday, 1 p.m. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's about it. Before we go, where can people find your music and find your socials?
All platforms. Spotify is the most popular one, obviously. But if you're an Apple Music user, I don't judge you. You can also listen there. You can listen anywhere you have music, and you can find me on Instagram and other socials at Matt Sandelin. Just first and last name. That's
cool.
all it is.
With that being said, without further ado, that's been Matt Sandelin with performing live acoustically with his song Magic Sunglasses. Remember this Saturday at Audiophil's Records, 76 North Chicago Street in downtown Joliet. Matt will be performing at 1 p.m. On Saturday.
For free.
For free. It's a free show, so you should come by.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on the show.
Of course, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, appreciate you coming on too. Yeah.
Absolutely. Anytime.
Anytime. Hey, we'll have to have you back. We'll have to have
100%.
you back.
Would love to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, without further ado, here is some more music.